Breaking news. Yes, it's dim. Yes, it's late here. Yes, my family is probably wondering what I'm doing. Um, Breaking news. This is unconfirmed. This is speculation. These are my theories. What a blessing to be able to come back here a second time for a live stream, a very brief live stream on a Saturday. So if you're in here, give it a like, show some love, make sure that you're subscribed, make sure that you're signed up for notifications because, guys, we're very close to the trial. Breaking news might be dropping left and right. And I'm literally scrolling through Reddit and I see this weird post. And it's like police body cam footage of this woman where she casually is telling her DUI investigator that she has to testify in a big murder case in Moscow because she was the Doordash drivers where those college girls were unalived. Her name is Molly. Apparently, she claims to have actually seen Brian Koberger that night. And if this is true, this is a massive bombshell. I don't know if she is believable. Again, this is all speculation. That being said, I will try to find the video. There was a YouTuber who pulled the video of her arrest and she is talking. Okay, not the YouTuber, the woman arrested, the alleged DoorDash driver. We had heard of a supposed DoorDash driver back in the day, and then it turned out to be there was a private driver by Eric Gower. No, this is a separate DoorDash driver by the name of Molly. And I watched the video. I will link it in the description. I will pin it in the comments so that you guys can watch it because I want your input. The fact that this woman is supposedly claiming to have actually seen Brian Koberger that night is a massive bombshell because if this is true, were we all wrong? Does it even mean anything? That being said, when I'm going through the video, guys, I don't know if we can actually believe her. She seems to be on some stimulant. We hear the officer asking her, are you on some stimulant? Maybe METH. And this person's initials are MM. And I believe that those were also the DoorDash initials in the affidavit, right? And yes, it's been rumored for a minute that the DoorDash driver's name was Molly. So it kind of does pan out, kind of does check out. In the video, we see her become very upset because she's arrested. If she does happen to testify at trial, I am positive that the prosecution, the state, is going to have to prepare her very deeply, especially because in this video, in this footage that we see, it does look like she is on stimulants. If you were arrested while you are on meth, it's not a good look. Kind of like Dylan's testimony can be thrown out potentially if she admits to, like she did, admit to binge drinking through the entire morning. She doesn't know if it was a dream. She doesn't know whatever. Is it possible that this DoorDash driver, rumored DoorDash driver by the name of Molly, it's not going to be a good look, right? You're getting pulled over with a DUI. It looks like you're on some stimulant. Was she arrested? Did they try her? Did they convict her? Apparently, somebody found this footage, right? They pulled this footage. I want to know what happened. Were there any potential charges? I haven't been able to find any information regarding those charges, but it seems that everybody in the Moscow area is dealing some sort of illicit substance, right? So I will pin the video. I will pin the Reddit thread. In the Reddit thread, you have to find the video. And the relevant part is around the 35 to 36 minute mark in the video. It kind of sounds like she said, I saw Brian there. I parked next to him. So we have to consider, like, what would compel a person like her to potentially make this up? We don't know. It could be true. It could be made up. Probably not for publicity at the time because she probably had zero idea that somebody was going to see her arrest video. But that being said, she's on stimulants. And I'm not judging, but in my opinion, she's on stimulants. The cop is asking her if she's on stimulants. Is she on stimulants? I don't know. I didn't test her, right? I know people may think that the DoorDash driver is not really relevant to the case. And once you watch that video that I will be pinning in the description, I will pin the Reddit thread. Within that Reddit thread, you have to search for the YouTube video and then go to the 35, 36 minute mark. Is it relevant? Is it not relevant? We can agree to disagree. But it's possible that the state will prepare her, if it's true, what she is saying in this arrest video, that she's going to be testifying for the Idaho 4. They're going to train her. You bet your bottom bippy. They're going to train her. The state is going to have to train her. And I think this is a person that could be potentially easily discredited. In the same video, she talks about her husband being unalived right in front of her. She's basically losing her mind in the arrest video. But, of course, it especially caught my ear when it kind of sounds like she said, I saw Brian there. And we know, because this is a desperate case, desperate times call for desperate people to come forward. Do you guys think that the state is going to train her to be more of like a performance to give to the state? And again, if you are potentially getting arrested or getting pulled over for a DUI or for delivering illicit substances potentially, is it possible that the state is going to try to say, you need to say ABC so that maybe some charges are dropped? This is very common, by the way. I did not watch the entire, it's like an hour-long video. The lady wears me out. Honestly, she wears me out. She's talking about her aches, her pains. She's all over the place. She's definitely, in my opinion, on stimulants. The cop is asking her if she's on stimulants. The only part that caught my attention is minute 35, basically through 36, 37. I don't know. Did she test negative for rugs? She's talking about how her ulcer hurts. She's curled over in the video. She's talking about her joints come out of her sockets or something like that. Oh, I don't know, because I don't take stimulants. Yeah, I do have ADD, but I don't know. I saw something about ADD. But she's all over the place. She's all over the place. Maybe she's just nervous, getting pulled over. One thing that does stick out to me is, like, if she really did see Mr. Kohlberger, why have they been so protective of her? We've never really heard of this DoorDash driver at all, but there are going to be some major credibility issues regarding this DoorDash driver, this alleged DoorDash driver that was arrested because of everything that she's saying in the video, okay? Major credibility issues, in my opinion. And I'm just trying to... I don't have enough time to go through the chat in this video. I have some things that I have to do. But this alleged DoorDash driver, okay, this was Xana's DoorDash driver, allegedly, that supposedly dropped off Xana's order. Okay, and this is the same person that supposedly claims to have seen Mr. Kohlberger circling around the house at night, that he kept looking intensely into Xana's windows. Is she credible? Is she not credible? But I am somewhat confused, because if the driver is saying, this DoorDash driver, the female, is saying that she saw a vehicle going around in circles, how are you then driving and staring at only one window specifically? We're already starting to see some contradictions coming from the DoorDash driver. Did you stop at one point? I mean, I'm not saying it happened or it didn't happen, but it's questionable, right? And I can understand somebody going around in circles and you're looking at a house if you're dropping off a DoorDash order or whatever, but like to just stare intensely into a specific window, I mean, maybe, but that's not an easy feat if you're going around in circles. Do you understand where I'm getting at? I don't know. Somebody did comment to me that, I guess the Drunk Turkey show put something on YouTube. I have never really watched him. I don't really watch most YouTubers because I don't have time. I would love to have more time, but I don't. I mean, we've seen Xana, you know, she only had one window in her bedroom, if I'm not mistaken, and it kind of appears in the pictures that we've seen that the curtain was always pulled down. So you cannot take a lot of stock into what people are saying on social media and who they're interviewing. Just because somebody does an interview on YouTube doesn't mean it's realistic. We have to stick to the court documents and what is released. But what I'm mentioning was pulled from a video that was filmed when this Doordash driver was being questioned, when she was detained by law enforcement, and she's saying she will be testifying basically for the IDAHO4. So is it possible that she saw Kohlberger? Is she a reliable witness? Are they even going to ask her what she saw? I don't know. But I wanted to share that with you guys before I go to bed because I kind of have to get it off my mind. So thank you guys for joining me for Saturday's second live stream. Leave a like, leave a comment, and see you guys soon. Have a wonderful night. Take care.